Welcome. Today we are going to learn the song Ad Guray Nameh, and we're going to use the version from David and Mirjam, which will be in the comments below as well if you want to check that out. It's a beautiful song that it's used as a protection mantra, often to begin journeys, including, for example, a Kundalini yoga class. The chords we'll be using are variations on a G, a D, an E minor, and a C, with the capo on the 3rd fret. Again, you can adjust the fret or the capo to suit your voice, but this works well. I've experienced for male and female voices together. But we're going to play kind of variations on those 4 chords, and I call them the lazy version. So for that, the G is pretty standard. So 3 2 0 0 3 3. What I mean by that is that your middle finger is on the 3rd fret, pointer is on the 2nd fret, the 4th and the 3rd strings are open, and the 1st and the 2nd strings, you'll have your pinky and ring finger on the 3rd fret. So 3 2 0 0 3 3. And then the C that we play is actually a C9. So basically for the whole song, the ring finger and the pinky will stay where they are. That'll be the same. And for the C9, we're going to take the middle finger, put it on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and the pointer will be on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So it'll sound like this. So from the G to the C9. And then the E minor, we'll do an E minor 7. And for that, it's 0 2 2 0 3 3. That means that your pointer will be on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Your middle finger will be on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And your ring finger and your pinky are staying on that 3rd fret of the 1st and 2nd string. Sounds like this. And for the D, we're going to do a D4 on an F sharp. And what that really means is that rather than playing, we put the pinky there where it's been for the whole song. That makes it a D4. And rather than the root being a D, the root will be an F sharp. Just 1/2 step underneath the G. And of course, it's not an actual F sharp, it's the fingering of an F sharp. But with the capo on this fret, you're actually playing an A. And this is actually B flat. But we call it G fingering. So the 4 chords that you have a G, C9, E minor 7, and then a D4 on an F sharp. And looking closely at that D4 and the F sharp, you've got 2 0 0 2 3 3. So let's talk about the finger picking pattern. I'll have my thumb on the 6th string, pointer on the 4th, middle finger on the 3rd, ring finger on the 2nd, and pinky just kind of resting, clamping on that 1st string. And then I'll play the 6th string with my thumb and the 5th string with the thumb. And then pointer, middle finger, and ring finger will successively play. Ring finger goes back to the pinky, as to the middle finger and the pointer. All together it'll sound like. Again. together to the C. Now for the C, it's just thumb, pointer, middle finger, ring finger, and then I'll go 3, 4, 3, middle finger, pointer, middle finger. And then back to the G, where the thumb is going to hit 2 strings. So all together with the singing. Guray, Nameh. Next part is the E minor 7, and again the thumb is going to hit the first 2 strings. Juga, and then to the C. Ha, Guray, Nameh. Same thing again now. Sa, Guray, Nameh. And then we're going to go from the E minor to that D on an F sharp, back to the G. Siri Guru Deve. So for that D on an F sharp, I'm going thumb, pointer, middle finger, ring finger. So it's not exactly what they play, but it's a little more simple and easier to follow for yourself and also for the people singing with you. So all together, that'll sound like this. Guray, Nameh. Juga, Guray, Nameh. Sa, Guray, Nameh. Siri Guru And strumming wise, dun da 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 dun da 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 dun, down, up down, up down, up down, up down. Guray, Nameh, up down, 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 up down. Juga, Guray, Nameh. Sa, Guray, Nameh. Siri Guru And if you want to make the strumming a little more interesting, you can, on the G, you can hammer on the pointer. And what that means is when you play the G, that 5th string is open. And then just after you strum, the pointer kind of slams onto the 2nd fret of that 5th string. For the C, you can do the similar hammering on the 4th string. So and you just find where it makes sense for you. When you go from the E minor to the C, you can also do that hammering thing. And then back to the G. And another fun one to do is when you get to that D on an F sharp. There, you can hammer on the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Yeah, this song is really beautiful as well to add harmonies to. So, for example, Guray, Nameh. You can add in Guray, Nameh. More intense. And another one can be like this. So hopefully that's given you some ideas regarding how you can harmonize if you want, and how you might hammer on, how you might strum, and how you might finger pick. I hope it's helpful, and I hope it's given you enough to bring this song into the world a little bit more. So, Sat Nam, see you in the next one.